I want to title this Disinfo Shill Inciting Violence with Massive Tardive Dyskinesia. He smiles so much, there's like a permanent smile pasted on this guy's face. That's why I think he's a drug addict. He's got the worst case of tardive dyskinesia I've ever seen. Sometimes I imagine those eyebrows shooting up beyond the cap, not coming back. Thinking science fiction. Thinking of what I would write if that was the kind of stuff I was into creating. So I would base it around the psychiatric pills and or cocaine, MDMA, crystal meth, that one I don't know much about. It's the first one I heard of that screwed up the face. Grokking that it has to do with nerves. Our nerves not resting. There seems to be a point in which the tardive dyskinesia becomes permanent. I'm not sure on that. It seems the younger someone is, the more likelihood they can rebound from it completely. I do think that over time it does diminish for those who tapered off of it the right way and are trying to keep their chins up. This guy seems in denial. He does not have the humility that I notice in the benzo community. I can't explain where I'm coming up with these opinions. It's a feeling, it's an intuition. These people are making the same, similar face movements. That's why thinking it's possible to figure out which drugs cause which involuntary movements. This is him from March 28th, 2020. His smile seems that of an addict. His smirking, his hedonism. These guys, him and Cenk, they try to turn what's going on, the tardive dyskinesia, into an act, as if they're silent movie actors, or they're John Belushi in that screen test he did for Saturday Night Live. This guy has been inciting violence. I have no sympathy for him. He smeared me years ago when he was with the Breitbart Unmasked people. He's left holding the bag for that one. His father is Melvin Goodman. Has studied both faces, how they speak. His dad is a CIA agent. H.A. Goodman is probably a CIA agent. He definitely played a big role in inciting the violence in Washington, D.C. I've got a few things to share. Here's H.A. Goodman blaming Q rather than himself for what happened. Every day nonstop, Goodman has been calling the election for Biden a hoax, a crime. He's been pumping this thing every day since he made a fool of himself on election day. Even deleted his victory video. It's not my fault the guy's a drug addict.
The people who support President Trump gave that with their with their belief in a deceptive, manipulative message board. That was dangerous. The Q thing was completely dangerous, and I said to everybody that it was, and it was an absurd hoax that could lead to catastrophe.
Here's Whitney Webb, who shows up out of nowhere, gets pushed by all these disinfo shills, as if it isn't a coincidence. Here she is, saying that Bernie and Ocasio-Cortez, the few good guys we have, here she says, F them, they suck, basically.
It feels like there's no real progressive leadership. Not even, I mean, obviously these people in the Democrat, Bernie and the squad, they're
fuck them.
They're fucking sellouts. They've done nothing.
But what they've done is tried to, we've been tried to be, they've tried to tell us that these people are like political saviors. And
it's funny how these disinfo shills want us to go to protests without masks. They want us to hate the few people left. They don't want us to just be disappointed. They want us to hate them. They want those people to F off. And finally, here, watch Redneckonomics freak out because her colleague, who might be her mom, used the phrase gaslighting fool. Watch as Redneckonomics freaked out because she was triggered because she fits the profile of a gaslighting fool.
Calls her out for the gaslighting fool that she is. And he brings a clip from 3 years ago that is Glenn Greenwald interviewing AOC, and he asks her about Julian Assange. And you're going to be floored by her comments.
If this is the cut you're